Hello, my beautiful and blessed people. It's been a while, huh? I've been meaning to come on here and talk to you guys and share an inspiring message, a message of love, whatever it is that will touch your heart, our hearts today. I know that the last video I posted, I was very much in my feelings, but it feels so good to be in your feelings and connected to your body, mind, and soul. And that's what I've been doing. And that is what I plan on doing for myself in the year of 2025. I want to be 100%, if possible, connected with everything the divine has to offer for us. I just came back from an amazing trip to Egypt. I was gonna make a video while I was there, but something just told me to completely disconnect from everything while I was there to be able to reconnect and fully connect with the experience of being there. It was a journey into the past in the most beautiful way. So many soul remembrances, so many activations of different things. It was truly one of the most spiritual journeys I have had so far when going to a different place and essentially jumping timelines, right? Quantum leaping, as we say. It's really funny because when I first heard of that, I had no idea what that meant. You could read about it, and try to understand it. But until you live the experience, that's when it truly counts. When you're living and you're present in it, and you can really feel it, you can really experience it, and it's nothing but absolutely amazing to be able to understand and feel that we have that power, that we truly have the power of creation and manifestation in the most beautiful way. And that we are so abundantly gifted in many different ways, right? Because everybody's gift is different, and how you're going to be able to use it to able to make a difference in the world is very unique to you. That's why it's so important for you to be authentic. Be authentic to yourself, to the things that you like, the things that bring you joy, and also being very aware of how you are using that energy to benefit you, and to benefit your life, and to be able to create the life that it is that you want. Of course, there are many things that I miss, you know, from when I wasn't this aware or as conscious as I am now, living life consciously. But once I start getting into the feeling of missing certain things, I start to analyze and go into that feeling and to understand why those things were teaching me a lesson in some way, or why I was trying to numb some part of my area because of it, and how those things no longer fit me, or how certain situations that I was putting myself in, I was not giving myself the value that I deserve. And it's so easy for us to give that value to other people and forget about ourselves. It's so easy for us to do that. If you stop and think, for the most part, we are valuing things outside of us way more than we are doing that for ourselves. And that's when you start to create situations that aren't very pleasant. That's when you start to create situations that make you feel sad, that make you feel hurt, that make you feel unworthy, or rejection, and all of those other things that fall under that list. But truth is, your creator has never undervalued you. Your creator has never rejected you in any way, shape, or form. What it has done is giving you the ability to be able to experience all that and to be able to learn all of these things. And sometimes it's not in the best of experiences, but it's part of your soul journey. It's part of your soul journey. And our work and where we are supposed to do with that is to be able to go into it and understand it. You know, really get away from the victim mentality, which is really easy for us to fall into, and be able to create something out of that. To be able to, hold on, let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb before it interrupts this video. To be able to understand why that situation is happening to you, right? Or happening for you. Let me correct myself. Because remember, things don't happen to you, they happen for you. Things happen in the way that they do so that you can learn something from it. Earth is a school, and we are here to learn. We are here to create. And above it all, we are here to learn about ourselves. And in that journey, we are able to guide other people to doing the same thing. Because once you are able to tap into the secrets of the universe, it is your job to become a way shower for others. We are all doing this collectively, and sometimes you might feel like things are only happening to you, that, oh, everybody else is lucky to be getting the things that they want, But no matter how hard you try, things just don't seem to work out. And we feel stuck. But believe me, there is a reason as to why things are happening the way they are. And there is a reason why you might feel like things are delayed and you're not receiving them as fast as you would like to. It's because you're just not quite ready. You're not quite at that point yet. And if you were to receive what you were waiting for at that moment, you might just mess it up, right? Or it might just not be the way you deserve to have it. And everything's in divine time. And I have to tell myself that over and over again. So don't think that once you're able to understand that it just goes away out of your mind. It doesn't. We're human beings. We spend most of our time in our mind. We spend most of our times in our thoughts. And that's why we have to reprogram the way we think. And right now it's becoming such a woo-woo with the whole, oh, power manifestation. Oh, let's change your life. Oh my God. Stop. Like, we have to be realistic about this. It's not just pushing a button, changing the way you think, and suddenly your life is completely different. No, it doesn't work that way. And if people are teaching you that that's how it works, I'm sorry, but they're lying to you. That is not the truth of how this works. What you do is you reprogram yourself to be able to deal with the circumstances in a different way. You reprogram yourself to be able to think differently and understand why this is happening for you. You reprogram yourself to be able to deal with the situation in a different way. And no matter how bad it makes you feel, you start building up the strength to be able to pull yourself out of it in the best way possible. Where before you would be ruminating over that for days, weeks, months. It's gonna take only, not only, I would say a few minutes, because sometimes certain situations it really is. It's something like seconds, minutes for you to be able to just transmute that. And other things, if you're supposed to go deeper into it, of course, it's going to take you a little bit longer. And that's okay. But now you have the understanding and you have the ability to be able to transmute that energy into something positive or into something beneficial for you. And this also does not mean that, oh my gosh, you have to be a super nice person all the time and it's all about butterflies and rainbows and all of this other bullshit that they're trying to sell to you. No, it's not. Growth, a lot of the times, it hurts, but it also doesn't have to be that way all the time. It's only the certain situations that you have to go through to learn from that. And some of them are going to be painful, but not all of it. Not all of it. Because there also needs to be a balance. You also need to be able to feel joy. You also need to be able to feel happiness and to feel the love that you are cultivating for yourself. But in order to have all of these different experiences, you need to be aware. You need to be aware of your actions. You need to be aware of your surroundings. You need to be aware of the people you are letting into your energy, so that you are able to have control over that. And when I mean control, I mean how you feel, how you react. Because the only thing you have control over is yourself. Is really yourself. So don't think that you're going to be making these changes And now all of a sudden, you're going to be using that to manipulate the people around you so that they can fit this new version of yourself, because it doesn't work that way either. And you might need to get away from some people in your life. But you are going to do that in a loving way. You are going to do that in an understanding way. You are going to need to accept that it's not rejection, it's protection. It's your higher self protecting you from having to repeat a situation that you probably have already overcome. Okay? It is a protection of the divine, so that you're able to have a different experience. But not just that, for you to also be able to move away from the judgment mentality that comes with being human, because we do judge, and we are going to continue on doing that, because that's just what the mind does. The mind judges, the mind compares, but you're reprogramming yourself to be able to do that differently. And that's how you play the game, and that's the keys that opens doors for other things, so that you're able to build on your knowledge. These are the things that are going to create balance and harmony in your life, and it's going to give you the ability to manifest the things that you want, and to be able to create the life that you want in that frequency, and the frequency that feels good for you. And what's going to happen with that is that once you attune your frequency, especially to harmony, love, and balance, it's just going to flow. You're going to start flowing with the universe. You're going to start flowing with the things that feel good to you. And it's not going to feel forceful anymore, because whenever you try to force things, it creates a lot of disappointment. Because in a way, you're almost trying to predict the future without enjoying the present moment. And you're holding on to your past experiences in hopes that you're going to be able to either recreate those experiences, or create a different result with people that might have been taken away from your life, or with circumstances and situations that might have fallen out of your frequency for a reason. Because these things belong to whom you used to be, to the lower frequency you used to be on, or a different timeline that you are no longer part of. I know this might seem a little complicated, what I'm saying, but if you made it this far in this video, it's because you're able to somewhat understand this. And if this video has popped up on your timeline, it's because you're supposed to hear this message. And even if you're not able to understand it, subconsciously, you're picking up on things and words that are currently opening up other doors for you. Because that's how timeline jumping, quantum leaping, and all of these different things, that's how that works. Sometimes all it takes is a word for you to be able to jump into another timeline, or create another timeline that's going to be beneficial for the life you're living now, for the reality you're living now. There's so much to learn in this once you start tapping into other realms and higher dimensions and understanding more about this. But the basis of it is very simple. It's love. It's love, harmony, and balance. That's God creation. That's divine creation. It's very simple. And you just need to tap into the things that create that for you. And I hope that this was able to touch your heart in some way. I am gonna try my best to start creating more content for us where I'm able to share these things with you, because that's also my soul calling, is to share all of these things with you guys so that you're able to find the peace that I'm also able to be cultivating for myself right now. I want everybody that I come across to be able to experience this, because it's magnificent. It's beautiful. It's feeling God. To feel good is to feel God. To feel good is to feel source. And that's what we are, the oneness that we all come from. The beautiful oneness, all of this. Mother Earth, animals, the universe, me, you, the divinity in me sees the divinity in you, okay? I love you, and God, the universe loves you so, so much more. Mwah.